Today I'm going to show you my take on a Mexican street food favorite, pork carnitas. Ay Dios mío. Here we go. So what I have here is just shy of an 8.5 pound pork butt. I'm going to use about half of this. I'm going to cut it into big chunks, and then I'm going to season it up and put it on the smoker to start. So this is pretty easy. You don't want to remove any fat, nothing like that. Just going to cut this into pretty sizable pieces, something like that. You really want to make these uniform in shape so they cook all the same, all even. Step number one, you want to salt the pork. As I said, this is my interpretation of pork carnitas. It is by no means authentic, and I lay no claim to knowing how this is traditionally made. But I feel like my taco game is pretty strong, and this is something I really enjoy. After you salt it quite a bit, I'm going to come back with some cumin, comino, and my twist, I'm going to add a little garlic because I love garlic. I'm also going to hit it with a little hardcore carnivore Tex-Mex. So this is traditionally cooked in a large copper pot in its own fat, almost kind of deep frying it in a way. It gets real crispy on the outside. What I plan to do, because I always like to add a little smoke element to things, I'm going to smoke these until they get up to about 150, 155 degrees. And then I'm going to put them in a pan with some pork lard and a few other goodies, and we're going to let them finish off. And then before we serve them, we're going to shred them up and kind of crisp them up on a comal or a griddle to mimic that crispy exterior texture. So to make this a little easier to handle, I'm going to put it on this rack, and the rack will go on the smoker. And that way I'm not having to move a bunch of pieces individually. All right, it's a tight fit, but here we go. Let's head out to the smoker. So it was a snowy evening, but that's not going to stop me from smoking this meat. So I'm running temps about 250 degrees. I just want to get these on and get a little color on them. As I said, I'm not trying to render fat. I'm just trying to take it up until it hits about 150 to 160 max. And then I'm going to put it in a pan and kind of confit it in its own fat. I'm filming multiple videos today, so keep a lookout for the baby back video. You may have already seen it by the time you're watching this one. To go along with our pork carnitas, we're going to make a fire roasted salsa verde. This is one of the easiest salsas you can make. If you really don't feel like cranking your grill up to roast the vegetables, you can also throw them under your broiler in the oven and get a similar effect. We're going to take some tomatillos. We've got to remove the husks. These are going to be sticky. You are going to want to rinse these off before you cook them. And through the magic of editing, they are rinsed. Gonna cut them in half. Those are ready to go on the grill. Gonna take an onion, just cut it into wedges. Gonna roast off the onion, gonna roast off a couple of serranos, gonna roast off the tomatillas. Serranos are optional if you don't like a lot of heat. The tomatillas are gonna have a little bit of heat, but nothing overwhelming. Gonna throw them in a blender with a little bit of lime juice, a little bit of seasoning, and you're good to go. On the grill, gonna get a little bit of char on these, then take them off. Shouldn't take very long, just a few minutes. And a total of 3.5 minutes, you're done. Now I will tell you, with the peppers, you're gonna wanna throw these in a Ziploc bag and let them sweat, and that way you can remove the skin before you go throwing them in the blender. All right, our pork has reached somewhere between 148 and 152 degrees. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and separate it out into these two smaller pans. The only reason I'm doing that, I don't have a larger pan. I don't want to overcrowd anything. What we have here is some lard, also known as manteca. We have about 4 to 5 tablespoons per pan. This is just straight lard. This is not Crisco or anything like that. Try not to use Crisco if you can help it. it really is not going to give you the effect you're looking for. I've also chopped up a whole onion and split it between the pans. We're going to add in half an orange with the juice per pan. So I'm going to go ahead and put the pork in here, and then we're going to hit it with some of this goodness. All right, we're going to take a Mexican Coke. We're going to split it between the two pans. Going to hit it with some orange juice. You're going to leave the peels in there. Going to take some cinnamon. Kind of crack it up. Then you're going to seal it back up. I'm going to put it back on the cooker, still running 250. I'm going to wait until this gets into the 200 range, and then we're going to pull it off. All right, as you can see, I've peeled the skin off of the serranos, and you're going to want to obviously chop off the stem as well. Everything else, tomatillas, onions, all in the pot. This is the kind of texture you're going for. I like to season mine with a little salt to taste, some garlic powder, and a little bit of chili lime seasoning. Again, all this is to your taste. Another little quick blend. Quick taste. Oh man, yeah. That fire roasting is really coming through. Almost forgot the juice of half a lime. All right, so we had the pork on the smoker for roughly about 5.5 to 6 hours. It's been confit, just cooking in its own fat. Woohoo! Hot. So I took this, we're in the 199 to 201 range. You don't want to take it to where it's like full on pulled pork shredded, but you want it to be able to break apart pretty easy, which is where we are right now. You just want it to break apart just a little bit, like that. Here, let's get a taste of this. Oh man, yeah. Got my griddle warmed up, got some store-bought tortillas. If you want to make your fresh tortillas, feel free. These are flour tortillas. I'm just going to warm them up. Not trying to cook them, just trying to warm them up, warm them through. Going to store them in my tortilla holder. All right, so what I have here is the fat from the confit I did yesterday. Get that going. I'm going to take this, lay it down, get a little crispiness on the outside. You can see the crispiness building here. Got my tortilla, going to lay it down. Let's see how much we can get on here. There we go. Going to hit it with some salsa. Just a little bit of white onion. Some cilantro. A little bit of crema. And this is ready to eat. Here it is. Yeah. Oh, you get the crunch from not only the onion, you get the crispiness from the pork. The salsa's got that punch, that heat punch. Man, this is tasty. The lime brightens everything up. This is fantastic, and it's a good way to feed a lot of people. If you've never given this a try, you should really think about it. It's super tasty. It's super good. You will not regret making this for your family and friends. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, get up, go out, cook some good food. Be a little bit better tomorrow than you were today. And I will catch you next time.